This isn't for you. This isn't for you. This isn't for you. This isn't your unit.
อะไรวะเนี่ย
This isn't your unit.
move
This isn't your unit. This isn't your unit.
setting controller
This isn't your unit. This isn't your unit. This isn't your unit.
Reposition to gain a clear view of the fires in the parking area. Fires pose a threat to anything nearby as they can spread and cause injuries or vehicle damage. Some fires are particularly dangerous as they can explode if left unattended for too long. Deploy a water tender to put out the fires in the parking lot. It's your primary firefighting vehicle capable of operating even without a water supply.
On the move.
Well
Arrived
done.
at destination.
Now it's time to take action and extinguish the fire.
Listening. Will do.
Good job.
Task completed.
You've completed your first objective. Remember, you need to complete all objectives
it.
to resolve the emergency. Your shift will end when there are no more emergencies left to handle. Be advised,
Task completed.
unattended fires intensify and become increasingly dangerous over time.
Understood.
The parking
Task
area is now
completed.
clear. Excellent work. Chaos is a critical factor in your operations. It represents the level of disorder and challenges you face during your shift. Keep an eye on the chaos meter displayed in the top right corner. If it exceeds the threshold for too long, you risk failing the shift. Keep in mind that each active objective contributes to the chaos level. Successfully completing objectives helps reduce chaos and brings you closer to a successful outcome. A bystander has been injured. He will need an ambulance to be treated at the scene and safely transported to a hospital. The ambulance is a transport vehicle for paramedics and injured individuals. Paramedics can bring stabilized patients to the ambulance for safe transportation.
Heading to operational
Additionally,
area.
paramedics have the ability to stabilize individuals with minor injuries.
On the scene.
Unload the paramedic and assign him to the injured person. Once the patient is stable, the paramedic will bring them to the ambulance for transport.
Listening. Awaiting instructions. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Task completed. Return to the vehicle.
The patient is ready for transfer. Send the ambulance back to finish the objective.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Your teammates are reporting people trapped on top of the building. You will need to send in a ladder truck so firefighters can reach them. We've got a problem. Bystanders are obstructing the path of the ladder truck. You need to address this by deploying police officers to handle the situation and clear the way for the ladder truck to proceed.
Awaiting instructions. Heading to the operational area. Ready. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions. Will do.
Dealing with groups of bystanders is optional, but it's recommended to address their presence. They can get injured by hazards like fires and hinder the efficiency of our units. Good
Task
news.
completed.
The path is now clear. You have clearance to deploy the ladder truck and proceed
Returning
with the
to
rescue
vehicle.
operation. There is no room. Free up a slot by sending back vehicles you don't
Listening.
need at the moment.
Returning to base. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area.
The ladder
Arrived
truck
at
is in
destination.
position. Now give the order to extend the ladder.
Listening. Listening.
Will do.
Your
Task
teammates'
completed.
firefighters have been notified and are on their way.
Heading to operational area. On the scene.
Listening.
The patient's injuries are too major for immediate transport. Paramedics can handle minor injuries while doctors are needed for major and critical cases. Remember, if left untreated, patients may deteriorate over time, progressing from having minor to major and eventually critical injuries. One of your teammates is sending a doctor to take care of the person with major injuries. You
Awaiting
should get an
instructions.
ambulance ready for
Returning to
transport.
base.
This isn't your unit.
Ready. Returning to base.
You don't have to wait for a doctor to stabilize the patient. Your paramedic can take over as soon as their condition changes to minor.
On the move. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Crew, return.
This isn't your unit.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed. On the scene. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
Deploy all available firefighting units to the hotel. The fire is still not under control and the building is at risk.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Task completed.
Great job. Thanks to your help, the situation is under control. A successful first operation.
โอ้ยอยากกินมาม่าญี่ปุ่นจะเด้วาสนาไม่ถึง กินทุกวันเลยญี่ปุ่นอาหารเกาหลีใช่เขาจะทำแล้วตามมาเช้าไม่ได้ไปเหรอ แล้วเหลือไหม ได้ไปกี่บาทข้าวเท่าไหร่ ฮะ ข้าวจานละกี่บาท เดี๋ยวแม่จะไปรอครูที่โรงเรียน มันขายแพงอ่ะมันขายแพงเกินราคาเกินจานละ10 บาทไหมฮะน้ำมีทำแล้วทำไม่กินแล้วมันไม่กินกันอ่ะ
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
On the scene.
On the move.
On the scene.
On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Got it.
Awaiting
On the
instructions.
scene.
Setting
Listening.
down
Task
crew.
completed.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Unable to comply.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Moving out. Arrived at
On it.
destination.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Listening. Got it.
Ready.
Listening. Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Ready. Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Moving out.
Ready.
On the scene. On the scene.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination. Returning to base. Ready.
Listening.
Ready.
Ready.
Setting down crew. Listening. On the move. Arrived at destination. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Instructions.
เฮ้ยไงวะเนี่ย
Entering vehicle.
มันไม่ใช่ก่อการร้าย
Awaiting instruction.
กลับไป
Turning to base. Ready.
Ready.
Ready. Ready. Will do.
On the move. On the scene. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Will do.
Ready.
On the move. On the scene. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it.
Task completed. Ready. Got it. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Task completed.
Task completed. Ready. On my way.
Listening.
Task completed.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Will do. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Got it.
Ready. Dropping off crew. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Listening. Returning to base.
On the move. Listening. On the scene. Returning to base.
Task completed. Ready. Entering vehicle. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instruction. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
Returning to base. Moving out. Destination confirmed. On the
Awaiting
scene.
instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it.
Listening. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
Will do.
Task
Ready.
completed.
Vehicle on the move.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the scene.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it. Got it. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. On the scene. Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Understood.
Task completed.
Task
New
completed.
orders received.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Ready.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew.
Understood.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. On the scene.
Heading to operational
Listening.
area.
Got it. On the awaiting instructions. Will do.
On the scene.
On the move.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off
instructions.
crew.
On the scene.
Arrived at destination.
Listening. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Task completed.
Task completed.
Task completed.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Task completed.
Entering vehicle. On the move.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Listening.
Arrived
Returning
at
to base.
destination.
Listening. Destination
Task
confirmed.
completed.
Listening. Setting
Awaiting
down
instruct
crew.
on the
Understood.
scene. Awaiting instructions. Returning
Task
to base.
completed.
Ready. Got it. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it.
On the ready. Setting
Listening.
down
Waited.
crew.
On my way. Will do.
Listening. Returning to base. Task completed.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Returning to vehicle.
Task completed.
Awaiting instruct. Returning to vehicle. Arrived at destination. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Understood.
Listening. Returning to base. Returning to base.
Oh, returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
ว่าไงครับ ฮะเดี๋ยวไปจัดการเลย
On the move.
On the move. On the move.
Arrived at destination. Heading to operational area. Listening.
Arrived at
Dropping
destination.
off crew.
Will do. Arrived at destination. Setting
Awaiting
down
instruction. Will do. Arrived at destination.
crew. Listening. Setting down
Listening.
crew. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Task completed.
Listening. Got it. Task completed. Listening. Moving out. Task ready. On the move. Ready. Will do. Task completed. Entering vehicle. Awaiting instruction. Got it. Task entering vehicle.
Ready. Understood.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting
Awaiting
instructions.
instructions. Ready. Will do.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew. Task completed.
Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Entering vehicle.
Returning to base.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Lift. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move.
Heading to operational area.
On Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrived
Will
at
do.
destination. Listening. Will do.
On the scene. Ready.
Listening.
Dropping off crew.
Ready. Setting down
Listening.
crew. Listening. Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Understood. Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Task completed.
Listening.
Task
Returning to
completed.
vehicle. Returning to vehicle. On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Listening. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Got it. On awaiting and setting down crew.
I'm on the move.
Task completed. Heading to operational area. Awaiting got it.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
On the seat. Listening.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew.
Task completed.
เปิดครับ กล่องนึงนะโยเท่าไหร่โยหนานะพี่เหล็กแหนบเลยนะ
Listening. Returning to base. Completed.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting. Got it. Task completed. On the move.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. On the scene. Ready. Setting down crew.
Understood.
Ready. Returning to base.
Returning to base.
Task completed.
Heading to operation. Destination confirmed. Ready. Returning to base. Task completed. On the awaiting dropping off
New
crew.
orders
Got it.
received.
Awaiting entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
On the move.
On the scene.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Will do.
Up. Ready. Will do. On the awaiting instruction. Will do.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Understood.
Task completed.
Listening. Destination
Task
confirmed.
completed.
Arrived at destination. Returning to base.
Listening. Destination confirmed. Ready. Moving out. Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Listening. Will do.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Task completed. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
On the scene.
Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
Will do.
Listening. Returning to base. On awaiting dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Listening. On the scene. Dropping off crew.
Moving out.
Ready.
Ready.
Setting down crew.
Moving out.
Task completed. Ready. Understood.
Listening. Got it.
Task completed.
Task completed. Listening. Got it.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
On the move. Awaiting returning to base. Dropping off crew.
อะไร ไม่เอา
Come on. Moving out.
Task completed.
Will do.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Ready.
Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Will do. Arrived at
Writing
dropping off
instructions.
crew.
Got it. Ready. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions. Will do. Task completed. On the
Task
move.
completed.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Returning
Task
to
completed.
base. Listening. Entering vehicle. Ready.
Arrived at
Returning to
destination.
vehicle.
Awaiting. Will do. Listening. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
On my way. Understood.
On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the scene. Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Moving out.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Task completed.
New orders
Awaiting
received.
returning to vehicle.
Listening. Understood.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Will do.
Taking damage. On the scene. Ready.
Arrived at destination. On the move. Ready. Dropping
Awaiting
off task
instructions.
completed.
Listening. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
Got it. On the scene. Ready.
Ready. Got it.
Ready.
Taking
Will do.
damage.
Ready. Will do. Listening. Got it.
On the move.
One of your units requires medical attention.
โอ้เชฟฮะ
Task completed.
On the scene.
Task completed. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Got it. Listening. Got it. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Listening.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew.
On my way.
On the move. Task completed. On the scene. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Got it.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Task completed. Ready. Understood. Listening. Understood.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
Arrived at destination. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions. Got it. Task completed. Listening. Got it.
Ready. Got it.
On the move.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at awaiting instruction.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instructions. Moving out.
crew. Task completed.
Understood.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
crew. Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
On the move. Task completed. Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at destination. On the move. Awaiting instruction.
Ready.
Setting down crew.
New orders received.
Understood.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready.
Arrived at
Task
destination.
completed.
Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency
Heading to
has been
operational
completed.
area.
On the move.
Taking
Heading to
damage. Operational area. Taking damage. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area. Taking
Awaiting
damage.
instructions.
On the scene.
Will do. Arrived at
Listening.
destination.
Dropping
Listening.
off
Damage.
crew. On the scene.
Listening. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Ready. Task completed. Returning to base. Listening. Will do.
Ready. Got it.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. On my way.
Task complete. Ready. Setting
Awaiting.
down crew.
Understood.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed. Listening. Understood.
Awaiting. Will do. Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Ready.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instructions. Moving out.
crew. Ready. On the move. Task completed. Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Awaiting entering vehicle. Task completed.
Ready.
New orders
Got it.
received.
Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Understood.
Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Task
Ready.
completed.
Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting returning to base.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Heading to
An
operational
emergency
area.
has been completed.
On the move. Taking damage. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Taking damage. On. Ready. Setting
Entering
down crew.
danger zone. Got it.
Entering the danger zone. Arrived. Listening.
Task completed.
Vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Task
Ready.
completed.
Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Understood.
On the move.
Task completed. Heading to operational area. Listening. Understood.
Entering the danger zone. On the
Arrived
scene.
at destination.
Listening.
Entering
Dropping
danger
off.
zone. Arrived at destination. Will do. On the move. Will do. Task completed. Moving out. Listening. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew. Awaiting instruction. Will do.
Listening.
Task completed.
Got it. Entering
Awaiting
danger zone.
instructions. Got it. Listening. Got it. Ready. On my way. Task
Wind
completed.
direction change, north.
Understood. Awaiting instruction. On my way. Task completed. Task completed. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle. Task completed. Got it. Task completed. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Task completed.
Listening. Will do. Listening. Will do. Will do. Task completed.
Ready. Moving out.
Heading to operational area. Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Entering danger zone. Moving
Entering
out.
the danger zone. Arrived at destination.
Arrived at destination.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Entering the danger zone. Listening. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination.
Moving out. On the move. Awaiting instructions. Setting
Listening.
down crew. Entering the danger
Understood.
zone. Listening. Dropping
Entering the
off
danger
crew.
zone. Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Understood. Entering danger zone.
Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Understood. Entering danger zone. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Entering the listening. On
Ready.
the scene.
Moving
Task
out.
completed.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. Understood.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Listening.
Task completed.
Task completed.
Task
Awaiting
completed.
instructions. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task
Returning
completed.
to vehicle.
Awaiting returning to vehicle.
On the move. Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Understood.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. Taking depth. Arrived at. Understood. Taking depth. On the. Understood. Taking. Arrived. Got it. On the move. Listening. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination. Understood. Task completed. Damage. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. Task completed. Ready. Will do. Ready. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Task completed. Destination confirmed. On the scene. Ready. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready. Understood. Task completed. Destination confirmed. Listening. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. Will do. On the scene. Listening. Will do. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed.
An emergency has been completed. New orders
Awaiting
received.
instructions. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination. Awaiting understood. Listening. Understood.
Taking damage. Ready. Got it. I can't do that. Reporting total loss.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Task completed.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Ready. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
Understood. Ready. Will do.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Ready. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
On the
Returning
scene.
to base. Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting Got it.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Entering vehicle. Awaiting Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Will do. Listening. Returning to base. On the move. On the move. Task completed. Arrive. Ready. Arrived at destination.
Will
Task
do.
completed.
New
Listening.
orders received.
Dropping off crew. Listening. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Entering
Task
vehicle.
completed. Listening. Understood.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Await. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting returning to base.
On the move.
An emergency has
On the
been
move.
completed.
Ready. Will do. Ready. Will do.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
Got it.
Got
Task
it.
completed. Taking damage. Taking damage. On the move. Listening. Moving out. Got it. Will do. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Task completed. Understood. Awaiting moving out. Task completed. On the move. Awaiting Understood. Ready. Understood. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Task completed. Entering vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Arrived at destination. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
Understood. Heading to operational area.
Ready. On the move. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Listening.
On the
On
scene.
my way. Got it. Task completed. Returning to
Task
vehicle.
completed. Ready. Setting
Listening.
down crew. Awaiting. Will do.
Listening. Will do.
Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational
completed.
area.
New orders received.
Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at operational area. Awaiting.
Awaiting
Dropping off crew.
instructions. Moving out.
On the scene. Awaiting instruction. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
On
Task
the move.
completed. Ready. Got it.
Ready. Understood. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Task.
Wind
Returning
direction
to
change.
vehicle.
Ready.
South.
Understood.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area. Entering the danger zone. On the scene. Got it. On the scene. On the move. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Awaiting
off
instructions. Will do.
crew. Entering the danger zone. On the Arrived
move.
at destination. Awaiting instruction. Understood. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Understood. Entering danger zone. Task completed. Moving out. On the move.
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
Moving out.
Ready. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Task completed. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Entering the danger
Ready.
zone.
Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got. Entering danger
Ready.
zone. Understood. Entering danger zone. On my way. Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting and moving out. Understood.
Entering the danger zone. Will
Task
do.
completed.
Arrived at destination. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Will do.
Ready. Got it. Entering danger
Arrived at
zone.
destination. Moving out. Got it.
Awaiting instruction. On my way. Task completed. Ready. On my way.
Listening. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
I'm on the move.
Listening. On my way.
Task completed.
Will do. Task completed. On the move.
One of your units requires medical attention.
Awaiting instruction. Understood. Entering danger zone. Entering the danger zone. Arrived at destination. On my way. Understood.
เอามาดิ
Ready. Got it. Task completed. Ready. On the move. Awaiting. Got it. Ready. Will do.
Ready.
Task completed. Task
Will
completed.
do. Ready. Returning to base.
List on my way. Await. Moving out.
Task completed. Ready. Understood.
Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Will do.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
On my way. On my way.
Task completed.
Will do.
Ready. Moving out.
Listening. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Understood. Awaiting instruct. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Understood.
Heading to operational
Ready.
area. Returning to base. On the scene.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Will do.
Awaiting instruction. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting
Awaiting
setting down
instructions.
crew. Ready. Returning to base.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it.
Listening. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
Will do. On the move.
Listening.
Task completed.
Understood.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Arrived at destination. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Task
Ready.
setting down crew.
Got it.
An
Ready.
emergency has been completed.
Entering vehicle. On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Task completed. On the scene. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Understood.
Ready. Entering vehicle. Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
เซนโซไดน์ใช้แล้วลดเสียวฟันได้จริง ทำอะไรกินอะไรก็ได้
On the move. Heading to operational area. Taking
On the
damage.
move.
Arrived. Listening. Understood. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Vehicle on the move. Awaiting instruct. Vehicle on the move.
Taking damage.
Arrived at
Destination
on the scene.
confirmed.
Awaiting. Will do. Awaiting instructions.
Arrived
Understood.
at awaiting instructions. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Will do. Understood. Taking damage. Taking damage. Heading to operational area. Tap. Awaiting on the move. Listening. Task on my way. On the scene. Listening. Got it. Ready. Will do. Task complete. Task completed.
Awaiting
Task complete.
instructions. Got it.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle. On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base. Returning to base. Arrived at destin. Listening.
Task completed.
Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Understood. Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready. Entering vehicle. On. Ready. Dropping off crew.
Understood.
Listening. Setting
Listening.
down
I'm
crew.
on the move.
Awaiting returning
Task
to base.
completed.
Await. Returning to base. Task completed. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Wait. Got it.
Ready.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
New orders received.
Heading to the operational area. On the move. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Awaiting
on crew.
Understood.
Take around. Ready. Understood.
Task completed.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Awaiting will do.
Heading to operational area. On. Ready. Task completed. Will do. Ready. Got it. Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Got it. Ready. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Understood. Heading to operational
Ready.
area. Returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Taking damage. On the awaiting destination.
Task completed.
confirmed. Arrived at destination. On the move. Completed. Ready. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Got it.
Listening. Got it. Listening. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Task completed.
Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base. Returning to base.
On the move. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew.
Moving out.
Listening. Task. Entering vehicle.
List. Will do.
Listening. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Moving
Task
out.
completed.
Understood.
Ready.
Awaiting returning to base.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. On the move. Task completed. Listen. Entering vehicle. Ready. Dropping
Awaiting.
off
Understood.
crew.
Ready. Returning to base. Heading to
Task
operational
completed.
area.
On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination.
On the scene.
Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it. Listen. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Moving out.
Awaiting instructions. Task. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting.
New orders
Understood.
received.
Awaiting returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been
On the
completed.
move.
On the move.
Arrived at destination.
Arrived at destination.
On the move. Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
On the scene. Listening. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it. Entering danger zone. Task completed.
Awaiting returning to base.
Ready.
Entering the danger
Will do.
zone.
Awaiting
Ready.
instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Listen. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On setting
Listening.
down crew.
Will do.
Heading to operational area. Returning to base.
Ready.
An
Task
emergency
completed.
has
Returning to
been
vehicle.
completed.
Listening.
New
Returning
orders
to vehicle.
received.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area. On the listening. Understood.
Ready. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew.
On the scene. Heading to operational area. Ready. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
On my way. Heading to operational area.
Arrived at. Will do. Task completed. Ready.
On the
I can't
scene.
do that.
Listening.
Returning to base.
Listening.
Returning to base.
Awaiting
Awaiting
setting down
instructions.
crew. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Setting down crew. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it.
Listening.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting returning to base.
Listening.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Got it. Listening.
Will do.
Awaiting returning to base. Ready. On my way. On my way. Arrived at destination. Setting
Wait,
down
moving
crew.
out.
Listening.
Listening. Moving out.
Listening. Understood. Ready. Got it. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. On the move. Listening. On the move. Understood. Got it. Task
Awaiting.
completed.
Will
Task
do.
completed. Ready. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Got it.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Returning to base. Awaiting entering vehicle.
Awaiting. Got it.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready.
Task
completed.
Will do.
Listen. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Arrived at setting down crew.
Instructions. Will do. Under fire. Under fire.
On the move. Heading to operational
On the
area.
scene.
Awaiting
Dropping off crew.
instructions. Will do.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it.
Listening instructions. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Setting
Listening
down crew.
instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area. On the scene. Dropping
Awaiting
off
instructions.
crew.
Will do. Understood.
Task completed. Waiting entering vehicle.
Awaiting
Task
instructions.
completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting it. Returning to base.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to the operational area. Arrived at destination. Ready. Will do. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
On. Ready. Will do.
On the move. On the scene. Dropping off crew.
Understood.
Task completed.
Understood. Taking damage.
Await. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to
Taking
vehicle.
damage. Returning to base. Completed. Ready. Moving out. Ready. Task completed. On the move. Ready. Got it. Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Task completed. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instruction. Understood. On the scene. On the move. Listening. Got it. Task completed. Waiting. Understood. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off crew.
Understood. On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ready.
Awaiting
Setting down
instruction.
crew.
On my way.
Task completed. On the move.
Got it.
Awaiting instruct. Got it.
Task
Arrived
completed.
at destination.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Dropping off crew. Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. I'm on the move.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Task. Got it.
Awaiting will do.
Heading to operational
Task
area.
completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Destination confirmed. Dropping. Arrived
Moving
at
out.
destination. Ready. Task. Returning to vehicle.
New orders
Will do.
received.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
On the move.
An emergency has
On the
been
move.
completed.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational
instructions.
area.
Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions.
Arrived at
Will do.
destination.
Awaiting. Will do.
Listening.
On the scene.
Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Got it. Ready.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instructions. Moving out.
Task completed. On the move. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed. Listening.
Ready.
Setting down. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. I'm on the move. Got it.
Awaiting Will do. Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Listening. Task complete. Returning to vehicle.
New orders received.
Listening.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
List. Will do.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An
Heading
emergency
to
has been
operational
completed.
area. Arrived at destination. Ready. Understood.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Will do. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting instructions. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at
Awaiting
destination.
dropping off crew.
On my way.
Task completed.
Will do.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
On
Got
the
it.
scene.
Ready. Task
Got it.
completed.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Heading to operational area. Task completed. On the scene.
Awaiting
Setting down crew.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Task completed. Listening.
Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move. Listening. Setting down crew.
Entering vehicle.
Listening.
completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting.
Arrived at
Returning to base.
destination. Listening.
Ready.
Setting down crew.
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
Ready. Heading to operational area. Task completed. Arrived
Listening.
at destination. Listening. Got it. Ready. Dropping
Listening.
off crew. Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instruct. I'm on the move.
Listening. Task entering vehicle.
Ready.
New orders
Got it.
received.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Setting down crew.
Awaiting
to
instructions. Got it. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area.
I'm under attack.
Arrived at destination. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it. I'm under attack.
Heading to the operational area. On the move. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
instructions. Task completed. Task completed.
On. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Ready.
An
Returning to
emergency
base.
has been completed.
Heading to operational area. Under
On the
fire. Under fire. Arrived at destination. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Ready.
Down crew.
Will do. Under
Ready.
fire.
Arriving off
Listening.
station.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down crew.
Will do.
Heading to the operational area. On the move. On the Listening. Scene. Returning to vehicle. Listening. On the scene. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle. Entering vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Understood. Got it.
Ready.
Listening. Setting
Ready.
down
Instructions.
completed.
Ready.
Listening. Task completed. Unable to comply.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Setting
Waiting
down crew.
instructions.
Ready. Moving out.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Waiting. Entering vehicle.
Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Listening.
Task
Returning to
completed.
vehicle.
New
Ready.
orders received.
Returning to vehicle. Ready. Entering vehicle. Awaiting. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Returning to base.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Waiting. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination. Operational area. Listening. Will do. On the ready. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Got it. On the move. On
Waiting
the scene.
instructions. Understood.
Task completed. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Taking damage. On the scene.
Returning to base.
Task completed. Understood. Ready. Got it. Ready. Understood. Taking damage. Heading to operational area. Task completed. Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Got it. Arrived at destination. Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Got it.
Task completed. On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational
Awaiting
area.
instructions. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Will do. Awaiting instructions. On the scene.
Ready. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move. Ready.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instructions. I'm on the move.
crew. Listening. On the setting
Listening.
down crew.
I'm on the move.
Task completed.
Red. Understood.
Awaiting
New
entering
orders
vehicle.
received.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Task completed. Awaiting. Got it.
Ready. Returning to
Wind
base.
direction
Ready.
change.
Listening.
East.
Returning to base. Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Heading to
An
operational
emergency has
area.
been completed.
On the scene.
On the move.
Listening. Got it. On the scene. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Got it.
Taking. On the scene.
Moving out. Will do. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Destination confirmed.
Task completed.
Arrived at destination.
ว่าไงครับนะไม่มีอ่ะปากคันเร่งใช่ไหมนี่
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Awaiting vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Heading to operational area.
On the move.
On the scene. Ready.
Arrived at destination.
Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Moving out. Listening. Setting
Awaiting
down.
instructions. Understood.
Ready. Understood. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting. Will do. Task completed. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed.
Listening.
Will do. Ready. Returning to base. Listening.
Arrived at
Returning to
destination.
base. Ready.
Task completed.
Got it. Awaiting Got it. On the move.
On the move.
On the scene. Heading to operational area. Awaiting
Arrived at
instructions.
destination.
Setting
Ready.
down crew.
On the move. Listening.
Ready.
Dropping
On the
off
scene.
crew.
On the move.
Ready. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
On my way.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Will do. Listening. Got it.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Setting
Awaiting
down crew.
instruction. Got it. Task completed. Heading to operational area.
Awaiting. Will do.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Dropping
and
off crew.
I'm on the move. Understood.
Awaiting returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to base.
สายไฟมีครับยกดูสายไฟหน่อยครับ
Ready.
Task
Returning to
completed.
Task
base.
completed.
New orders received.
ฮะสายไฟไปไหนพี่
On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
Wind direction change, north.
Awaiting. Entering vehicle. On the seat.
Ready.
Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Taking damage. Heading to operational area. Got it. Arrived at destination. Ready. Will do.
On the move. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
On the move. Ready. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew. Arrived at destination. Task completed. Ready. Ready. Will do. Task completed. Got it. Understood. Awaiting will do. Ready.
Ready.
Task completed.
Will do.
Listening. Will do. Entering danger zone. Will do. Listening. Got it. Ready. Entering danger zone. Returning to base. Entering danger zone.
Task completed. Ready. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the move.
Task completed.
Arrived at destination. Dropping off crew.
Understood. Awaiting instruction. Got it. Task completed. On the move. On my way. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Listening. Task completed. Got it. Listening. On my way. Task completed. Awaiting. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Task completed. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Dropping off
Entering the
crew.
danger zone. I'm on the move.
Awaiting. Will do.
Task completed.
Task completed. Will do.
Task completed.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Ready. Task completed.
On the move.
Waiting instruction. Returning to
Arrived at
vehicle.
destination. Listening.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instruction.
crew.
Moving out.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Task completed. Red. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move. On the move. Ready. Will do. Arrived at destination. To operational area. Ready. Got it. Awaiting instructions. Understood. On the scene. Ready. Will do. Listening. Will do. On the move. Task completed. Task complete. Awaiting instruction. Understood. On the awaiting instruction. Got it. Task completed. Ready. Got it. Listening. Task complete. Got it. Got it. Listening. Got it. Arrived at destination. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed. New orders
Returning to
received.
base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Awaiting returning to base. Awaiting returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Ready. Got it. Listening. Understood. Will do. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area. Destination
damage.
confirmed.
Arrived at. Got it.
Taking damage. On the scene. Ready. Setting
Taking
down
damage.
crew.
Moving out. Ready. Will do. Task completed. Listening. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Will do. On the scene. Got it. Ready. Got it. Awaiting and will do. Ready. Will do. Understood. On the move. On the scene. Dropping off crew. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Arrived. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Setting
On
down
the scene.
crew.
Understood.
Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
On my way. To destination. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
Understood. Task completed.
New orders received.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Awaiting
Task
instruction.
completed.
Returning to base. Task completed. Awaiting returning to
An
vehicle.
emergency
Listening.
has been
Returning to
completed.
vehicle.
Awaiting instruct. Returning to base.
Wind direction change, west.
On the move. On the move.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
On the scene. Will do. On the scene. Got it.
Ready.
Listening.
Setting down crew.
Arrived at destination. Understood. Taking damage. Ready. Understood. Ready. Task complete. Moving out. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off
Listening.
crew. Taking damage.
Task completed.
Task complete.
Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instruction. On the move. Awaiting moving out. Awaiting instructions.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Will do. Understood.
Ready. Understood. Taking damage. Task completed. Returning to vehicle.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Task completed. On the move.
Task completed.
On my way.
On the scene. Ready.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instructions.
Ready. Understood.
Task completed.
Task completed.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting entering vehicle.
crew. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Await. Will do. Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crew. Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Awaiting.
completed.
Moving out. Got it.
Ready. Got it.
Ready. I'm on the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Task complete.
New orders
Listening.
received.
Entering vehicle.
Red. Understood.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
An emergency has been completed. Wind direction
Heading
change,
to
south.
operational area. Awaiting instruct. Will do. Awaiting. Will do. Arrived at. Ready. Got it. Arrived at destination. On the move. Task completed.
Task completed. On the scene. Listening. Got it. Awaiting instruction. Got it. Understood. Ready. Understood. Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Task completed. Got it. On the scene. Awaiting instruction. Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area.
On the move. Heading to the operational area.
Arrived at destination. Heading to operational
Arrived.
area.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Ready.
Arrived at
Awaiting
destination.
instructions. Understood.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Up. Ready. Got it.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the scene.
Listening. Will do.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Task completed. Ready.
Listening. Moving out.
Awaiting on the move. Ready. On my way.
Ready. Returning to base. On the scene.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Arrived at destination.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out. On the scene. Understood.
Listening.
Task completed.
Understood. Ready. Got it. On the move.
On the move.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at destination.
On
Listening.
the scene.
Returning to base. Ready. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Listening.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew.
On my way.
Heading to operational area. Arrive. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
On the move. Will do. Listening. Will do.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Waiting and entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Task completed. Setting down on
Awaiting
the scene.
instruction. Moving out. Understood.
Task completed.
Awaiting. Got it.
Ready.
New orders
Returning
received.
to vehicle. Awaiting and entering vehicle.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Listening.
Task
Returning to
completed.
base.
Ready. Returning to base. Listen. Returning to base.
An emergency has
Heading
been
to
completed.
operational area. Arrived at destination. Heading to the operational area. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational
Awaiting
area.
instruction. Will do.
Listening. Will do.
On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Will do.
Wind direction change. West.
Moving out. Arrived
Listen.
at destination.
Vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Listening. Will do. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out. On the scene.
Task completed.
Ready. Understood.
Ready. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. Destination confirmed.
Ready. Understood.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Heading to the operational area. On the scene.
Listening. Understood.
On the move.
Listening. Destination confirmed.
Taking damage. Awaiting
On the
instructions.
scene.
On the scene. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Will do. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed. On the
Listening.
scene.
Will do.
Listening.
Task completed. Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to
Task
base.
completed. Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the scene.
Destination confirmed.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
On the scene.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Task
Will
completed.
do. Listening. Will do. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
On the scene.
Arrived at destination.
On the move. Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew. Awaiting instructions. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Ready.
Ready.
Setting down crew. Listen. Got it. Understood.
Awaiting. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting. Returning to
Ready.
vehicle.
Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listen. I'm on the move.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
On my way.
Arrived at
complete.
setting
Ready.
down crew.
Moving out. Got it.
Ready. Will do.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
เดินมันจะผิด
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Ready.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Task
Understood.
completed.
New orders
Listening.
received.
Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. Heading to the operational area. Ready. Setting
Awaiting
down crew
instruction.
on the scene.
Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Setting
Awaiting.
down crew.
Understood.
On the scene. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Understood. I'm under attack. I'm under attack. Task completed. Task completed. Task completed. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting and returning to vehicle. Awaiting and returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Waiting returning to base. Waiting instruct. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. On the scene. Will do. Ready. Understood. On the move. On the move. Task completed. Listening. Will do. On the scene. Task complete. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Listening. Will do. On the scene. Listening. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Understood. On the move.
Listening. Got it.
On the scene. Listening.
Ready.
Setting down crew.
On my way. Task completed. Got
Task
it.
completed. Awaiting instructions. On the move.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Understood. On the move. Moving out. Dropping off on
Awaiting
the scene.
instructions. I'm on the move. Awaiting instructions. On the move. Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Will do. Task ready.
New orders received.
Returning to vehicle.
Got it. Listening. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Ready.
Ready.
An
Task
emergency
completed.
has been completed.
Destination confirmed. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at
Listening.
destination.
Returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational
Ready.
area.
Setting
Listening.
down crew.
Understood.
Ready. Got it. Listening. On the scene. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting
Down
instructions.
crew. Task completed. Returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. On the move. On the scene. Dropping
Ready.
off crew.
Moving. Understood. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting
Dropping off crew.
instructions. Moving out.
Wind direction change, north.
Task completed.
Understood.
Ready. Understood.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Destination confirmed.
Heading to the operational
Task
area.
completed.
On the scene.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Got it.
Ready. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Task
Setting down
completed.
crew.
Understood. Awaiting instructions. Moving out.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Listening. Got it.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Dropping off task completed. Listen. Returning to vehicle. Red. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Got it.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the move.
On the move.
Listening.
Task
Dropping off
completed.
crew.
Understood. On the scene. Heading to operational area. Ready.
Awaiting
Dropping off
instruction.
crew.
Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Arrive. Listening.
Awaiting
Setting down
instruction.
crew.
I'm on the move.
Heading to operational area. Task completed.
Ready. Got it.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Task completed.
Listening. Task completed.
Awaiting
Setting down
instruction.
crew.
Got it.
New
Listening.
orders received.
Returning to vehicle. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
On the move. Heading to
An
operational
emergency
area.
has been completed.
Ready. Understood. Arrived at listening. Setting
Awaiting
down
it.
crew.
Got it.
Awaiting
Entering
instructions.
danger zone.
Returning to base.
On the move. Task completed.
Task completed.
Arrived at destination. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Will do.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Setting
Ready.
down
Will
crew.
do.
On the move. Setting down crew.
instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting returning to base.
ปักสองพี่
อย่างตัวนี้กัน
An
Task
emergency
completed.
has been completed.
บล็อกเล็กบล็อกใหญ่อะ
เอาไปใส่กับอันนี้นะ
มันใส่ได้ไงมัน4 อันอะเอาแบบถูกต้องเลย
เอาไปประกับคู่ก็ได้
ไม่จะเอาบล็อกใหญ่อันเดียวใช่ไหมเดียวครับไม่ถูก1 เดียวเหรอ เดี๋ยวต้องเป็นบล็อกใหญ่ บ้านไหน
ที่บ่อนไก่อ่ะที่เราเข้าไปนะ
ถ้ามองตรงไม่ได้เหรอเราต้องมองเอียง
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do.
Listening. I can't do that. I can't do, unable, can't do that. Destination confirmed. Will do. Arrived at destination.
On the move. Ready. On the scene, returning to base.
Ready.
Will do. Task completed.
On the move.
On the move.
Task completed.
Arrived at this. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting
Down
instructions.
crew.
Will do. Arrived at listening. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Will do. On the move.
Task completed.
On the scene.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew.
On my way. Ready. Returning to base. Ready.
Returning to base.
Awaiting entering vehicle. Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Task completed. Listening. Will do.
Ready. Will do.
Heading to operational area.
Task
Listening.
completed.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Arrived at destination. Ready. Dropping off crew. Task completed.
New orders
Awaiting.
received.
Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle. Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. On the move. On the move. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Listening. Arrived at destination.
Listening.
Crew.
Got it.
Listening. Got it.
Arrived
On
at
the move.
destination. Task completed. Dropping
Listening.
off crew.
Task completed. Listening. Got it. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Moving out. Got it. Arrived at destination. On the move. Heading to operational area. Listening. Setting
Ready.
down crew.
Wind
On the
direction
scene.
change. West.
Awaiting instruction. Setting down
Listening.
crew. Awaiting instructions. Moving out. Listening. On my way.
Listening.
Task completed. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Got it. Taking damage. Ready. Understood. Taking damage. Task completed.
On the move.
เขาเขียนไปว่า600อะไรอะ
Listening.
640อะ
Returning to
เขียน
base.
แล้วอะเขียนใช่ปะ
Arrived at
610ก็เขียน
destination.
แล้ว
Listening. Dropping
Listening.
off crew. Ready. On the move. Listening.
Task
On my way.
completed. Task
Ready.
completed.
Understood. Awaiting it. Understood.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Set on the
Listening.
scene.
Moving out. Ready.
Task
Got it.
completed. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction.
completed.
Returning to base.
Ready.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Task entering vehicle.
Ready.
New
Will do.
orders received.
Listening.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting
Task
instructions.
completed.
Returning to base.
On the move.
An emergency
to
has been
operational area.
completed.
On the move. On the... Listening. Got it. On the scene. On the scene. On the move. Ready. Setting
Awaiting
down
instructions.
crews.
Got it.
Ready. Dropping
Awaiting
off crew.
Understood.
On the scene.
Heading to operational
Awaiting.
area.
Got it.
Arrived. Awaiting and dropping
Listening.
off crew.
On my way.
Task completed.
Task completed. Red. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Listening. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Listening. Got it. Will do.
Wind direction change. South.
Task completed. Ready. Understood.
An emergency has been completed. New
Listening.
orders received.
Returning to base. Awaiting returning to base.
On the move. On the move. Under fire. Heading to operational area. Under fire.
Listening.
Dropping off
Under
crew. Arrived at destination.
Got it.
Listening.
Under fire.
On the scene. Dropping
Entering
off
danger
crew.
zone. Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Setting
Entering
down
danger.
crew.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle. Entering danger zone. Heading to the operational area.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Dropping
Awaiting
off
instructions. Entering danger zone. Understood. Entering danger zone. Task completed.
crew. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting
New
entering
orders
vehicle.
received.
Listening. Returning to base.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrived at destination. Setting
Awaiting
down crew.
instruction. Got it.
Arrived at destination. Dropping
Listening.
off to destination.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down
Listening.
crew.
Will do. On the move. Task completed. On the move.
Listening.
Awaiting
Arrived at
instructions.
destination.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrived at
Returning
destination.
to base.
Ready. Dropping off crew. Ready.
Awaiting
Setting down
instructions.
crew. Task completed.
Ready. Understood. Listening. On my way.
Awaiting instruction. Entering vehicle.
Ready.
Task
Returning to
completed.
base.
Listening. Got it.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Ready. Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Returning to
Task
base.
Ready.
completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.